and this is Live at F5. Joining us in the studio of the F5 Soundhouse today are Ben, Conrad, and Tom of the band Self-Evident. Welcome, guys.
Hey.
Thanks for having us.
Awesome. I'm so glad you're here today. It's super exciting. So originally, you guys, Self-Evident, formed as a band in 1997, correct?
Correct.
And
in a
then,
basement in Bloomington.
In a basement in Bloomington. And how did that happen? Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, me and our original drummer were playing, I think, in another band, and then Conrad, we kind of had about a 5 or 6 person jam session sort of thing where we got together.
Acoustical jam?
Not exactly, no. It was in our original drummer's parents' basement,
yeah.
And then we sort of, I don't want to say sneakily, but sort of got together with just the 3 of us, and that's where it really clicked.
So Self-Evident just recently released your 6th full-length album, and it's called We Built a Fortress on Short Notice, which is a tongue twister, let me tell you. I have a hard time saying that. And when did that release this year, earlier?
The official release date was actually November 2nd, but we released it locally in August.
Okay.
And then we put it on 2 different labels, one here and one in Japan. The Japanese release actually came out when we toured there in late July.
Called Stiff Slack.
It's been out, but the official U.S. release date was November 2nd.
Great. And you guys recorded that down in Oklahoma City at the Mousetrap with Carl Amburn? Amburn. Dang it, I knew I was going to mess that up.
Hamburger.
or hamburger.
So how did you get hooked up with Carl? Why Oklahoma City?
Well, we were playing a show in Kansas City one night, and then after the show we went back to a guy's house that we knew we stayed with, and he put on this record of a band called Train Dodge, who actually lives down in that area.
Okay.
Record called Lake of Dead Trees, and we heard it, and we heard the production, the way it sounded, and instantly Connor and I were like, we got to record with this guy. I mean, that night. So I think our first recording session with him would have been in like 2004.
Okay.
And we've been recording with him ever since.
You did like an EP or another CD with him?
Yeah, we did Epistemology, which was the record we did before Ben joined the band.
He's been our Nigel Godrich, so that's 4. He's done 4 full lengths and 1 EP.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
you guys have a long history with him. That's great. Awesome. So the first song you're going to play for us is The Ones We Can't Live Without.
The Ones We Live Without.
The Ones We Live Without. Sorry about that. So tell me a little bit about that song.
Well, Conrad came in with that riff, I think.
And that one came together pretty quickly comparatively to like some of the other songs.
It's true.
Yeah. I think we had it pretty much finished within a couple rehearsals. So it's one of the more straightforward songs that we do.
Yeah.
Great. Well, let's take a listen. This is Self-Evident with The Ones We Live Without.
It's a trap, we'll never get out alive. We decide running into the fire. We play along a narrative undesigned. We're left for dead. What else did you have in mind? Once again, we thought we would have a clue. We undermined the things that we thought were true. The here and now, the ones that we care about. Try to forget the ones that we live without.
All right, so you guys have been doing quite a bit of touring, as you said previously, and you've been in Japan and you've been in Europe. You guys toured in Europe with Bear Claw, and they're out of Chicago.
Correct.
How did you get hooked up with them?
Well, they played my basement about
In your basement.
Which
Yeah.
was awesome.
about
Nice.
8 years ago. I think that was the first show we ever played with them. And they're great. 2 bass players and a drummer, and they just pound the shit out of everything. It
Nice.
was awesome.
They
We're-
just did All Tomorrow's parties, actually, with
In London.
Shellac.
Okay.
Yeah,
What were some of the cities you guys hit up when you were in Europe?
pretty extensive list. I think it
Yeah.
was 20.
Give me the highlights.
7 different countries.
Yeah. All the shows in France were good.
What was the outdoor one in France?
Orléans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that.
Berlin was one of my favorite cities. It was
Yeah.
great.
Prague is amazing.
Prague was great. Poland was fun.
Yeah.
Right in the middle
yeah,
of
the
nowhere.
The Polish are really nice people. Are really cool.
The pizza was terrible.
Yeah, the food, yeah. The weird food in Croatia.
Croatia.
Their fast
Oh,
food
yeah,
was
that
really
was
bizarre.
awesome.
It was like a bag with
Yeah.
a raw onion in it.
Nice.
Like a whole raw onion.
Wow.
And then 2 thick pieces of toast and these little weird sausages.
I thought they were messing with us, but
Yeah, but that was
That's
like
what
a
they
common,
do.
Well, you know,
fast food there.
Different strokes for different folks, right?
Exactly.
And then you guys recently were in Japan.
Yeah, food
and
was a lot better.
with Balloons, you said the band name is?
We
Yeah,
played-
they kind of hosted us. Yeah.
Okay. How many shows did you play there?
We just did 4, but they were probably the 4 best shows we've ever played in our entire life. Like, yeah, I don't know.
The first 3 were in Tokyo. And the second of those 3 were a festival that they put together. It was like
Meeting.
summer meeting. It was about, 10, 11, 12 bands a day.
yeah, 2 days.
So they had us headline both those shows, and then the 4th show was in Nagoya, which is where our label Stiff Slack is about 2 blocks away from the venue.
Okay.
So it was great. And that was probably the most insane show we've ever played.
Yeah.
And they had to keep people off the
That
stage,
was
and
with balloons and folio.
Wow.
people were losing it. It was awesome.
So you have a show coming up at Cause on January 26th. And what else is coming up for you guys?
That-
Maybe at the
that one.
Turf in March.
Yeah, I think March 2nd we're going to be playing. The cause shows is us. Well, the cause shows is going to be us and then friends of ours from Chicago, a different band called Nonagon, who are great, and then Buildings, who are our label mates on our label here,
Double plus good.
Double Plus Good. And Buildings are great if you get a chance to see them.
We just put out a new music video. We just released another live video of the last 6 songs that we played at our 15-year anniversary show. So we got some online stuff going on. As far as
And then
we're just
that-
writing songs right now too.
show March 2nd. It's not all lined up, but it's going to be with this band Electric Hawk, who are
Great.
just incredible. That's at the Turf Club.
Yeah.
Super. So the next song you guys are going to play for us is Rumors. Is there anything you want to say about this one before we hear it?
This one came as a kind of
This was
we don't ever jam on anything. We don't. But at the end of this song called Highest Note, it's an older song. I just sort of started playing this drum part to kind of segue out of it, and that's where Rumors came from
Yeah,
originally.
it was
It's
super
just completely
spontaneous, which is not normally the way we operate at all. Everything's very calculated and
Yeah.
thought through ahead of time. But this
Cool.
one just sort of happened, yeah.
And
Well-
I've always wanted to spell it with like OU, like the Fleetwood Mac
Yep.
album, but
Since we're British.
you're not a
You
fan.
got shut down.
Right on. Well, let's take a listen to Self-Evident with Rumors.
There were rumors. Speculation. There'd been excuses. Parodies. Shocking loudest. To say the least. Fragments of half truth. Falsifications. But just once, tell us the truth. statement was true? Did it make you strong to admit the wrong? Watch the whole